So the episode opens with Candy stepping into the old lady gang restaurant. Boy, have things have changed. That place was a hot, stinking mess. But it seems that once Todd took over management and micromanaging the job, things started to move along. So Candy is hoping that the restaurant will open within a month. But she's getting ready to pull it back a little bit because they want to get away. They want to do a getaway. And at first, I thought she was talking about for the two of them, Todd and Candy. But no, they're going to invite the girls and their counterparts too. Cynthia and Peter. And so I don't know how that's going to work. But the restaurant is looking really nice. Once they get it going, I think I'm going to take a trip and go to Atlanta and check out some of these spots that they have there. So Kenya's brother is visiting. He is cute. He has two little girls, so I assume he's married. And she explains that she didn't grow up with him. So it's always good to spend time with those loved ones that you didn't get a chance to spend a lot of time with in your youth. But they're talking. She actually considers Matt to still be her boyfriend. Girl, that shit been over with. What the hell wrong with you, Kenya? Do you just want people to perceive that you have a boyfriend? That's what it seems like. Because like I said, when Matt is not around, you talk about him in golden parachutes and wonderful stars in the sky. But when he's around, you tell people that he's dangerous and that he's busting your windows out. And then why would you want that? That's not love. You know, you want to have this fake relationship. And he wants a real relationship, even though he's a little cuckoo for it. I don't believe Matt is breaking out anybody else's windows except for yours. And that's because he doesn't know how to handle the way you handle him. But are you sure that Matt's still your boyfriend? You're introducing him as your boyfriend to your brother. And your brother's even trying to talk some sense into you. You really don't want that around you. You want someone to treat you like a queen, treat you like an empress. You know, you don't want, just because he's 24 and he fucks well, that to be your man. Girl, no. It's more to life than getting that G-spot hit. So I think Cynthia's brother had 3 kids, because I saw at the end of the clip another young man there. Candy invites Cynthia and Phaedra to lunch so she can tell them about the Maui trip. And she lets Cynthia know that Todd has asked Peter to come along, and Cynthia's good with it. She said maybe this is the last time we'll have a good time together. Who knows? You know, I always think that Cynthia's still very much in love. I know y'all tired of hearing me say that. She's still very much in love with Peter. You can tell that. Candy, Phaedra asked Candy, well, who's all coming? So she names all the people that she's invited, Sheree and the other girls. And she says, okay, count me in. So I guess that's that. So Bob's having a hard time with these hand weights, you know. And Sheree said, you've got a bad back. I'm going to need a strong back on you because I really need that. And he's telling her, hey, I can handle it. And she, you know, she's continually telling him about the Maui trip. And they're going to do separate rooms. So they said, Sheree, enjoy your trip with your ex-husband. And then back to the girls, Phaedra begins to share some of her, you know, history about being in Maui on her honeymoon with the girls. And it's going to feel different because her husband is not with her. And you know she can't bring anybody because these girls would probably have a fit if she steps out with any darn body right now. So Phaedra's going to still go and try to enjoy herself at this Maui. Who wants to go to Maui by themselves? If ever you got a man, you got a man, then I want a man there too. Okay? So I don't know, Phaedra. I really would love to uh, have a man with me in Maui. It's such a beautiful, place, and you want to go on the beach and walk and talk. But I guess since you're not admitting to a relationship right now, hey, I guess it's okay for you to go as a single lady. So Phaedra has Portia meet her at a little salon spot where they get little services, and they're deciding what they want to do. Portia wants her stomach tightened, and Phaedra's going to go on the steam thing to lose a few pounds in water weight. So this is her way of getting Portia to go with her. So after Phaedra gets out of her little thing, she goes and put on a grass skirt that they wear in Hawaii. Hawaii. She looks pretty good in it. And she breaks it to her. We're doing fake luau's, and Portia's like, what? She said, yeah, we're thinking about taking a trip. Phaedra told Portia that, and Portia's like, who's all coming? Sheree, Cynthia, and you'll be my plus one. And she said, now, why would I want to go there again? I don't blame you. Because they'll box you up into some bullshit, and Phaedra will sit there with her mouth clamped shut, because she knows she has a part in that, and she won't even answer to it. She's talking about being blessed. One thing about being blessed, you bless your friend with the truth. You bless them with the truth that she didn't say that. It was you that brought it up. You and Sheree. So let's hope she gets a blessing. Portia catches a blessing, because I wouldn't go back out, not to Hawaii, all the way to Hawaii, the more evil women. I just wouldn't do it. I'll run the other way. So Phaedra's talking to Candy, and she's like, well, do you mind if I bring Portia? Because, that would be my plus one. Candy says, if I don't have to talk to her, sure, you can bring her. This is what you want your plus one to be. Sure, you can ask her if she'd like to come. And Cynthia bringing up, well, how is Portia? When I talk to Candy, Candy says Portia's bringing up all kind of things about her, as far as sex dungeons and secret lovers for 7 years. Phaedra played it good this time. Instead of whispering and thinking she's not being filmed, she said, I don't have a cock in that fight. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know anything about it. Good work, Phaedra. This time you played it smart. So they all, well, not all, everybody but Portia and Phaedra arrive at the hotel, and they're treated to a torch dance by a guy, and they really enjoy it, and they're making jokes, and everybody's enjoying themselves. And then the concierge comes out with keys, and he's showing everyone to their room. I love this. It just looks like it's so warm. Think I might, after I get off of here, go plan my vacation time. So I'm losing light. I had to close my blinds. But they all arrived. Phaedra and Portia arrived right at dinner time, and all the others are seated. And when Portia and Ty show up, nobody even says hello. And as soon as everyone's seated, it seems like Candy couldn't wait to pull out this text printed out of how Portia invited them after she kissed her on the floor. She invited them to the after set and everything. This is my thing, though. Portia, if you're lying, you need to stop. You're a grown-ass woman. But Candy, why is it ticking you so off? The Marvin thing, usually if you got a friend that's a liar, people know that they're liars, big liars, and they know how to act accordingly around them. But you're going stink off, and I told you guys early on in the season, something was up with Candy when Mama Joyce was trying to get her to throw uh, Phaedra's business out there. I knew it was going to be something big at the end, and I think this is it. So I think that Portia's lying about most of this stuff, but I do think there's a little bit of truth in some of it, and that's the part that Candy doesn't want out. Because remember, Candy tried to separate Portia's good friend, what's her name? Meek Mills? No, what's this girl's name? Anyway, with throwing her a party, and that's not even your friend to throw a party, but I knew that was a setup. And then I think this dinner is going to turn out to be a setup. So, and all this drugging, I definitely do not believe that Candy would have had to drug Portia to get her involved in some sex with them. So, all of a sudden, Candy just snaps off. She's bringing up all this stuff, and she's saying things about Portia. Candy snapping off so bad that Todd has to hold her back. And Portia didn't back down. Bitch, if you're going to bring my shit up, I'm going to bring your shit up. But Portia, lying, you're a grown-ass woman. But sometimes when in anger, we lie. And Candy is popping off, and Portia is popping back. My girl. So we'll see what comes up next week. The Real Housewives of Atlanta is really bringing it this year. Next week promises to be great. And I'll be there bringing it to you. And you be here to get it. Until then, please like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.